Bam, there we go. We're recording.
Recording perfect.
Perfect. All right. Yep, that's exactly what we needed. Someone popping open a beer.
Really fucking good
Best
beer.
way to open.
Sound of Eclipse phase as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so it's been 2 weeks, right? You guys were headed on a shuttle. Actually, you know what? I will ask you, do you want to take a shuttle or do you want to farcast to New Quebec? Farcasting
What's the upside downside?
Farcasting's faster. Like, if you take a shuttle, it's going to take like a couple days, like maybe a week. Farcasting will take you a day. Downside to farcasting is you're going to have to make some rolls and you might go insane. And also, there's no guarantee that the bodies that you currently have with all your enhancements are available for you. So that means I'll roll on a random table and you might get stuck with a suboptimal body.
On the one hand, we need to book it.
Wants no part of that.
On the other hand, I do enjoy having 3 brains.
Reaper's body is highly customized and probably rather illegal.
Yeah, in the inner system. In the outer system, no one cares. Fucking flying.
You don't know the things Reaper's done with that body.
You don't know the things that I've done with this body, man. Anyways, it's up to you guys.
Oh, I gotta go. Sorry, guys.
It's alright.
Cecil's character will be played by an NPC so that he can.
I hope you like the character at least.
Yes.
1 second, I'm drinking beer pictures. The fuck, tweeting.
Alright, so yeah, serious question. How do you guys want to get there?
I'll take a shuttle. I think I would prefer
Reaper's
take a
taking
shuttle.
a shuttle, or he'll strap a whole bunch of extra rocket engines to his own body and try that.
You already have a shuttle with you. Like, getting a shuttle is pretty easy. It's just gonna take a while to get there.
And can Pietro even farcast?
Yes, he can. Everyone can farcast as long as you have a cortical stack.
All right.
But I do inhabit the body of a parrot.
Yours is probably the least uncommon body, honestly. Like, I won't even roll on a table. You'll get your exact body. The only downside is you might pick up some mental stress. But you will get there way earlier than everyone, and I'll let you do the fuck ever you want. So if you want to do a, like, completely roleplay, get some rep from criminals, then you can definitely do that. Up to you.
I think I'll take the shuttle and just spend the time telecommuting like before.
Okay. So,
In truth, he's keeping an eye out on the 2 insane people who A, think they're in an anime, or B, think they're in an action movie.
There we go. I tweeted a beer. I did it.
Who collectively think that you're in an action anime.
Alright, that's perfectly acceptable. So, since you're taking the shuttle, you actually get a message from Firewall, and it's basically, listen, we've got you in contact with an agent on Titan, so maybe smooth things over. We noticed that reviewing your video, you're really bad at investigation, so we're hoping this guy, he's with the Titanian Science Police, he can open some doors for you. So, Cecil's character is a Titanian investigator.
More to the point, we're looking for someone to find the doors for us.
Listen, I know how this works, guys, okay? So we're going to think that he's a traitor, and then he'll slowly gain our trust, and then at the last second, when we're staring down with the main enemy at gunpoint, he's going to step over to their side and point our guns at us, and we're going to be all like, whoa!
I'm not in agreement with chat.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, since Cecil's not here to actually do any rolls, he'll just automatically open the doors he would have done if, he'd been here. So anyways, fuck if I can remember his name. So, I have to find it, hold on. Shit.
I'm gonna roll randomly and probably get something really good and then regret it immediately.
Alright.
74 is actually not that great.
We're just gonna call him the investigator because I literally cannot fucking remember his name. That's his code name, and when Cecil's here, he can just say the name. So you're just supposed to meet up.
Teen up in here.
And be offended that we never bothered to learn it.
Yep, sure. Cecil will be super offended because he's super French, in and out of character. All right, so yeah, you take the shuttle.
I thought he was Dutch.
I think he's Luxembourgish, which that's besides the point. Okay,
Somewhere in between the two.
so you guys have like a week of downtime, basically. So I will give you an option. You can do like minor rep work for someone, which is like I'm gonna put a blog post up about how fucking awful corporations are, and then my blah blah blah. So you can make something up, and I'll give you a rep point or two, or you can spend the time trying to lose your crazy stress you have. Blood, Reaper, shitter, whatever. I know you're slowly going crazy. So
Slowly.
Slowly? I don't think there's
Quickly,
anything
okay,
slowly about
quickly.
it.
quickly. Anyways, yeah. Would you like to try and get rid of stress, or would you like to just narratively describe a thing that you're doing in the hopes that you get some rep for it?
I would
Would
like
you,
to actually try and get rid of stress.
All
I
right.
know nothing about stress.
So,
I have 5
good,
of it.
So good news is everyone's muse comes automatically with Psychology 60, so you can roll that, and depending on what they get, they'll get rid of some stress.
Psychology
also, no,
60?
Julia
Okay.
mentioned
Yep.
that Reaper could get some psychological aid after
Yeah, you're
the
gonna get
last
some
session.
because you need it.
I got a 27, so I'm good.
What'd you get?
I got a 27.
27. Let me check my physical
Okay,
mental
come on, Luce, don't fail me now.
13.
Son of a bitch.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
88.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Alright, I've got... Jesus Christ. Alright, anyone who succeeded heals 2 stress.
Okay, cool.
No one got 30 or over, did they?
No.
Alright, because then you would have healed an
Nope.
additional amount of stress. Reaper, I'm gonna say that, because you had help from Firewall, you don't actually make it worse by rolling a critical failure. So there's no change in how you're feeling. You're still whispering Baka under your breath. I'm excited. You're having some trouble, man. You might want to see a professional. I don't know. Jesus Christ, dude. You can spend Moxie. Oh, by the way, your Moxie is completely refreshed. So
Oh,
it's
cool.
another
Yes.
arc. So you can spend Moxie to reroll that if you'd like, Reaper.
Fuck.
He's gonna roll and get an 88 again.
No, I rolled a 6. That
Okay,
works.
you heal 2.
Good, I'm back just to 10. Back to just being normal crazy.
Jesus Christ. Alright, so you land in New Quebec. It's the cities on Titan are basically giant domes because the rest of the planet is like a horrible hellhole tundra that you need to have a specific type of body to live on. So
Well, pretty much all the cities everywhere are giant domes.
yeah, sort of.
Even on Mars, it's still mostly dome shaped.
Yeah. There's a couple open places because you can get a what do you call it? Martian alpiner to actually breathe the very thin air, but that's besides the point. Let me see. I know I had this listed.
Man, Mars would have been cool. I don't need no air breather.
I'm a robot.
All right.
Robots
So
don't breathe.
anyways,
Yeah, he knows the deal.
Yeah.
so you basically dock at fucking what is it? I forget the name of the dome. I had it written down, and fucking goddamn it. Oh, there you go. The Laval Dome, which is controlled by the St. Catherine's Tong, which is exactly what you wanted. So Pietro, you immediately get like a message from the Tong, and it's basically like, "Hey man, glad to see you're doing okay. Glad to see you're back in the area. Um, we'd love to talk to you about a business opportunity at your leisure." So, and it is signed Luck Hoy. Let me write that name down for you, and then you can roll a thing to see if you know who he is.
Luck Hoy?
Yep, Luchoi.
Oh, my boy Luke.
He'd
Yep.
probably be called like
Yep, I don't
Lucky.
pronounce anything.
His nickname would probably be Lucky or something.
I prefer Cool Hand Luke.
Oh man, Luke.
His nickname would probably be French Bastard Dipshit.
He's Chinese.
Reaper does not like Quebec. Or New Quebec.
Or Old Quebec. Any
Jesus
Quebec.
Christ. Heave, are you projecting a little bit?
No, I figure this out in character. You see,
Okay.
he likes anime, so he's all about Paris. Reaper is fucking obsessed with Paris. Now Quebec, it's like redneck France.
Okay.
So Reaper does not like Quebec.
Okay.
So he really likes the French animes like Code Lyoko and Spies, Totally Spies.
No, he hates those.
Anyways, Pietro, you don't need a roll to figure out who he is. You know, basically, he's the head of the St. Catherine Tong. He is he's the head of it. But you can give me a networking criminals to find out a little bit more about him. Like, the very basic. He's probably the guy you want to talk to.
Huh. I rolled a 74 against 65.
The stuff you get is basically he's the head. It's been very peaceful under his rule, but the crime people on Titan don't know you as well as they would in the inner system, is where you're getting some problems. But yeah, he's basically invited you to he's offering you a business opportunity. And he'd like you to stop over at his rather big mansion, where when space is in a premium in the dome, he's got a pretty big place. Just to have a little chat. You realize that this will probably he might actually know what happened to you with regards to your missing memory. So, or you can just go fuck off and try and find the person yourself.
I know how this works, again, because, if we go to his mansion, he's going to invite us down, we're going to have some nice meals, and then the food will be poisoned, but it'll only really affect Pietro, because, me and what's-his-face, the anime guy, don't need to eat. And yes, I know his actual character's name is Reaper, but Chet's whatever, the anime guy.
For reference, I have an extensive medical suite which makes me immune to all poisons, so...
Oh, okay,
Yep.
well then, we'll probably be fine then, unless he just, decides to tip the chairs back into a trapdoor filled with lava or something.
I can float.
And also for reference, I don't exactly go up to these guys and ask them what they think we should do. I explain to them where I'm about to go.
Yeah, you can follow him, or you can go fuck around in New Quebec.
Well, Quebec sucks, and this is free food. Even though I don't have to eat, it's a nice thing to do because it rolls with the movie better. So I'm gonna go with him. Because there might be food.
Wow. Okay. Fucking. All right. So yeah, you basically go to this crime boss's house.
Well, what about Heave?
That's true. What would you like to do, Reaper? Do you want to
I
go
will
get
stick
free
with
food?
the group because I am afraid of being assaulted by citizens of New Quebec.
AKA mimes.
Yeah, there's mimes everywhere. It's densely
I thought that was more of a
populated.
France thing.
It is, but
It's an everywhere thing.
to Chet,
Well, no,
it's the same
Quebec's
thing.
got...
No, Quebec
Quebec's
has
got
living
the,
statues.
Cirque du Soleil.
It's
So it's full of
awful.
acrobats instead.
It's all awful. Anyways, so yeah, you go to this guy's house. There's servants there. They are in very, very like. One thing about Titan is they try and give actual biological bodies to everyone. So everywhere you go, Chet, you're actually standing out in the inner system. Wow, who's fucking texting me? Anyways, in the inner system, Chet, you would kind of blend in with the clanking masses. Here, everyone's kind of looking at you because why do you have a robot body when cheap, kind of crappy biological bodies are available? So you stand out a lot. And when you actually get to the guy's house, he's kind of like looking at you, like the servant is looking at you, the guy who opens the door, and he's like, I think you're here. You might want to go around back to the servant's entrance.
Yep, so I'm definitely standing out.
Yeah, the people are looking at you. They're more like, oh, it's just one of those fucking weirdo anarchists who sometimes show up. Whatever.
Okay, so when he
I
says
am mentioning this because I specifically have the social stigma morph trait.
Yeah.
Okay.
That more depends on where you are. People in the outer system give zero fucks about you.
Okay, and when he says
Except here,
go
apparently.
to the back entrance, I'm like, excuse me, don't you know who I am? Haven't you seen the movies that came out direct to DVD? And yes,
No.
it is direct to actual DVD, despite no matter how outdated
What the
that
hell's
is.
a DVD?
It's a DVD. Yeah, that's exactly what he says. He also
Listen.
looks you. He looks over you, Heave, and he's like, we aren't really doing, like, he looks over all of you and he's like, are you with an anarchist group? We don't really. I'm waiting.
My
for
name's
Mr.
Laser.
Pietro.
Chet Awesome Laser. I smile, wink, and then hand him a card. I have cards now.
Are you with? I mean, are you here for Bloc Québécois? Are you here with the Pirate Party? Is this a door-to-door thing? I know the elections are coming up, but like,
I'm voting for the guy who wrestled the last prime minister.
You mean, and this is a serious thing from the actual book, Pedro Transfinity? the PM of the whole fucking planet, Moonlit of Titan, and also the head of the Pirate Party.
I guess so. I don't pay too much attention to politics. It gets in the way of all the lady action. By the way,
right, well,
he has not. There's not a single lady that will attest to that.
We don't want any, and he's gonna shut the door in your face. He thinks you're
I'm
weirdo
going
anarchist.
to attempt to
I am a weirdo anarchist.
explain that these two people are my personal assistants. That I go everywhere with them, and I subtly imply that they are of lesser social quality, thus explaining their choice in morphs.
Perfect. Go ahead and he looks over your credentials. He definitely is gonna let you in because you're the person, like,
I was invited.
He's like, go ahead and roll me like persuasion.
I just walk right in with Pietro.
Oh, here we go.
Like it doesn't even make a difference to me.
Pietro, go ahead and roll persuasion.
Could I roll deception?
That is also perfectly acceptable.
Because I've got, bonuses to that. Alright, so let's see. That's deception is a base of 70, plus 10 for a first impression, plus 20 for my endocrine control equals 100.
Alright, so you
So basically
cannot
don't roll
fail.
99.
Yeah. You literally cannot
This is
fail.
why I wanted to roll deception. And I rolled a 4.
Alright, he looks down and he says under his breath, fucking what is it, I think it's the Night Cartel, right? The Night Cartel
That's right.
hires anyone. He just kind of whispers it under his breath. Jesus Christ, the quality of criminals is too low for him. But he lets you all inside, and he says, Mr. Luck is up.
Oh my god.
What?
Sorry, I just realized that on my first time interacting with a character, my intimidate score will be a 0.
The least scary squid. Okay. He says Mr. Luck's actually up in his study. I'm gonna show you to the dining hall, and he'll be down shortly. So just give me one moment. And so you go to the dining hall. It's very nice. There's the room is surrounded by a fish tank filled with koi and various other types of fish.
Is there a shark? Is there a shark?
No, there's no shark.
Damn it! It's nothing like my script.
Yeah, there's just it's really opulent because a lot of these fish, I'm pretty sure, are endangered. And he's just got a shit ton of them. There's bass. I don't know.
I think
fish.
most of them are endangered after the Earth blew up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, Christ.
Whoa. I don't know fish, but there's there's also edible fish. So as you're watching, you see people are actively going in there and grabbing the fish, and you can assume that you're gonna have fish for dinner. So
I adjust my tie.
I forgot you're always wearing a tie.
I'm always wearing a suit, man. Always.
I forgot that.
Oh yes, I should wear formal wear.
Wearing your squid kimono.
Yes, I
of
changed
course.
into a kimono circa 18th century Japan.
Well, I might as well ask this, Pietro. What are you wearing? Any more alcohol?
And he's just dressing down.
Oh man, I really dislike this. Yeah, Pietro, what are you wearing to this very formal occasion?
Something Chinese.
Nice. I will give you a bonus 10 on any skill you're using, social skill, because you're actually dressed for the occasion and someone he can take seriously.
Hey, we were just for the occasion. His skin matches his kimono. Attention to detail.
Nope, you're not getting any bonus because you're a giant fucking squid.
Listen.
And you're in a kimono in a Chinese man's house.
Yes.
But what about the suit? The suit always, no matter what,
No,
it looks professional.
You look stupid. It looks professional on other people. On you, it looks kind of stupid.
At best, it cancels out your penalty for being a substandard model on this moon.
Yep. So, drinks are served. Literally, the only person who can really drink and enjoy it is Pietro. It's not designed for this booze is not designed for squids, and
No, I'd have trouble.
Is a robot.
I take
my beak
I
would
take
cause
the wine
trouble.
and I swirl
At the
it around
same
and
time,
I
I do
sniff.
kind of have to sit on the back of the chair in order to reach the meal.
No, they have a very they bring out a
Booster.
robot.
They bring
No,
it
they
on the
bring out
booster seat.
They bring out a robot that is just very specifically there to help you eat. They seem to have come prepared.
I'm saying, Karen, you pick up your wine, swirl, sniff, run
Swirl,
it down the front of
sniff.
your suit.
No. I tip it up to my lips, but I don't actually drink it, and then I put it back down, and I'm like, yes, this is a good year.
All right.
That's vinegar.
So you just drink vinegar. Luckaway joins you shortly, and he says, Mr. Did you have the last name, Pietro? Or did you not have one?
I never did write one down, no.
Alright, so he says, Mr. Pietro, it's wonderful to see you again. I thought you had died in that explosion at the warehouse. I'm not sure how high your friends are within your organization, so maybe you'll tell me the tale later when there's not prying ears around. So, he's very actually happy to see you. Apparently, there was an explosion at a warehouse you were at, and you don't remember that at all. So yeah. He says,
I
well,
subvocalized my muse to look up local articles about the event.
yeah, okay. So your music's gonna do that during dinner, and then after dinner, it will get back to you.
Sure.
So it says, yeah, it's very, very like small talk. It's oh, the New Quebec is so great. I hope the night cartel is doing well. With
Yeah,
all
I
their
tell him a
endeavors.
few.
Getting
I tell him a few of the things we've got going on on Mars, which is where I'm based.
Well, if you ever need bodies, the St. Catherine's Tongue will always be happy to help you. We're very, very good at procuring bodies. Especially ones that don't have their nanotats in. Nanotats is how you identify a body. So he's offering you maybe we'll talk business after this, and you can get some clean bodies that you can sell on the gray market. So yeah, dinner is served shortly. It's very nice looking fish. Everyone give me a current Moxie times 10. And then whoever gets the lowest score or fails.
We'll just assume I fail.
Hey,
Because
my
guess
current
what?
Moxie is 2, but I still managed to roll an 18.
I rolled a 30.
I rolled
Okay.
a 50.
Okay, Reaper, you're eating the fish and your beak bites down on something crunchy and it doesn't feel like bone. What do you do? It's roughly circular and it's giving you a real tough time. Fucking Reaper's
Are you asking? Small hard object, are you asking for a challenge?
So yeah.
Might
You
I
wanted to-
suggest you at least see your challenger before consuming it?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I spring back from the table and draw my swords.
Okay, it's in your mouth, so LaCoy is like, what?
Well, okay, spit
He
it
does
out.
this sometimes. I'm
All right.
sorry.
Alright, you spit out. Do you spit it out discreetly, or are you just spitting it out on the table?
Reaper does not do
I
things
think
discreetly.
I think he left discreet behind when he
Alright.
pulled his swords out.
Alright, you spit it onto the table, and it rolls across, and it is a cortical stack. And LaCoy looks mildly embarrassed. He says, he starts like cussing in Chinese. He's like, I'm so sorry. A cortical stack, for if you don't recall, is what everyone has in you right now, and it's basically where your software brain is stored. So your personality, your soul, whatever you want to call it. He starts swearing. He says, I'm so sorry. I don't know how that stayed in there. And he gets up and he runs into the kitchen. He yells, and the cook comes out and he's like smacking the cook upside his head. He's like points in the. So he's very embarrassed. You recall that the fish were pulled out of the tank surrounding the room. And everyone, give me a perception check with a +10.
Perception with the +10, so that would give me a 40.
Oh, good. That's a good roll for me.
You don't want to make it.
Hey, actually, I got a 26.
Okay.
I did not make it.
I got a 28, which is under 30.
I rolled a 78.
Reaper, you're too busy being like looking around with your sword to notice that all the fish in the room are staring at you. Specifically, they're staring at the cortical stack, and they're staring at the fish you've just eaten. You don't notice, but the other two notice, and you both can give me an idea roll, which is cog times 3 or int times 3, whichever's higher.
Cog or what?
Intuition.
Actually,
28.
cog, and you said
That'll
it's
beat
times 3? Or
Yep,
times...
times 3.
Oh,
Times 3.
wow. All I need to do is just not roll a 99 then.
Yes, you're very smart.
Somehow.
I got a 76.
All right.
Which is definitely below the 120 that my cog would give me.
All right, so I think you both succeeded. Pietro, you recall that it's kind of a popular thing with the triads to sleeve their enemies into small animals like put a cortical stack in a small animal and sleep him in there. This guy's apparently done with the fish that he eats for dinner. So you technically just ate a person. I don't know how you feel about it. We'll get back to you in a second. Chet, classic villain move. Classic villain move.
Whoa! Yes, this is.
You're-
I mutter under my breath so that nobody else hears me. This is even better than a shark.
Classic villain move. He's surrounded himself with his enemies inside fish. This is definitely going to make it into your screenplay.
I'm back to eating my fish, I guess.
I could.
All the fish are staring at Reaper as he just fucking starts staring into his fish. Both of you realize that it would be a faux pas if you didn't finish eating.
Yes. Well, I mean, as much as I can eat.
Yeah, you just dump it into yourself. It's still very, very weird. How do you guys feel about the fact that you're technically just ate a sentient creature who has thoughts and feelings?
Let me tell you this way. When we are a little more clear, I might get some moxie for fitting in with one of my motivations.
Oh, boo. Ooh. All right, how's Pietro feel?
I laugh quietly to myself and continue eating.
Well, yeah, I continue eating too. Eating,
Pietro-
quote unquote.
Pietro's a stone cold fucking killer.
Well, I mean,
Well, yeah, we
yeah.
established that in the last session.
Yep. All right. So after Luck is done berating his cook for failing to remove the cortical stack of one of his enemies from the fish you just ate that he fucking murdered, and probably will remember being murdered, and hopefully not remember being eaten, unless it's very, very unlucky. He sits back down. He's, I'm so sorry. That so rarely happens, but you're such a good sport. And he kind of sidles over to you, Reaper, and tries to find your shoulder to pat you on, and then he just gives up, and he like, I love your kimono, and then he sits down.
Yeah, thank you.
So after you're finished eating and dessert's been served, he says, Gentlemen, let's get down to business here. I see that I know Pietro by reputation and having worked with him, and you're here on Titan in New Quebec, and I'm a strong believer in Providence, and I have a little job for you, and I'll owe you a favor if you accept it. It's really, really easy, and it really fits with your skill set, Pietro.
So nice of you to say. But before we begin, I should tell you the favor we need because we need it immediately.
Is he Russian
Oh.
now?
Pietro is
Trying for Italian, but I keep wandering into Russian. Yeah.
Pietro is whoever he needs to be. He's a parrot of many accents.
Oh, he's
Whereas
Stog.
Chet's accent is only strong and pure awesome.
That's not a place, Chet. Anyway,
It's awesome.
Don't tell him.
anyways, so Luck collapses and he's like, well, that's fantastic. Actually, we can help each other. What favor do you need? I believe in equivocal exchange. I want to make sure that our favors are equal. What do you need, Pietro? Anything for
Trust
you?
me, you will be doing yourself a favor as well.
Really?
I am currently doing a different favor for Firewall.
He does not know who Firewall is. Firewall's secret. You're gonna need to make something up.
As the head of a Tong, I kind of figured he would be at least.
He might have an idea that Firewall exists, but not by that name. So you can be
Give
vague.
a winks and a nudges. Like,
Yeah, you can be vague, but you don't know if he's with Firewall. They might actually have someone inside his organization. So
The
you
fish.
might want-
The fish are in the organization.
you Chet. So yeah, you need a.
I
you need
didn't
to come
say
up
that
with
in character, by the way.
You need to come up with like a lie. So who are you doing this favor for? You can just be doing it for the Night Cartel. That's fine. You won't look too much into that. In fact, you need to find someone.
I'll tell him I was doing an investigation on behalf of the Night Cartel. Something had happened to some of their assets, and I happened to be in the neighborhood because I was hooking up another deal, which I was.
Yep, I won't even make you roll deception. That's like completely plausible with your skill set.
But in the process, I happened to come across something which I am fairly certain is an exsurgent virus.
Ooh.
And I explain as required how the fact that there is such a thing as a what are they called again? Chimera viruses?
Yeah, sure. Basilisk hack.
Basilisk viruses. Yeah, I explained to him the concept of the basilisk virus, and I imply that I learned all about it on this station, so he doesn't, bother asking where the information came from. But yeah, so to sum up, I explained that there's something called Inglang 156. Probably got a new version number by now. But the point is that if you hear it, you'll become infected. If you become infected, you'll turn into a cat's paw of the Titan, capital Titan.
Yep. All right. Yeah.
Gotta make the distinction on Titan.
Yep. He's yeah. I mean, you didn't really
And-
tell him that. You just
and yeah, And just for emphasis, I tell him that I cannot provide you a sample of the language. If anyone does, they are already compromised, and you should kill them. But I can at least show you what it does. And so I send him the video of the woman screaming horribly up to the moment where I actually kill her.
Okay. Wow, that's definitely something. I really didn't want to know any of that, but I just need you to do some accounting for some of my books. I'll find the person you need, but it's a free market of rep favors. So, wow. Okay, listen. I've worked out a deal with the other syndicate in New Quebec. The what is it? Let me see. The Kron cartel, which is a Russian-Ukrainian money laundering outfit
Hey, you
that
put
also
right
does.
in.
Yep. That it does money laundering and chess boxing. So it does
Real
legal and
sports.
illegal. So he basically, for a very long time, the Tong and the cartel were fighting it out. But they've come to an easy agreement. Uneasy agreement. The Tong will provide them with bodies for their illegal chess boxing matches, where you fucking kill someone instead of stopping once they get KO'd, and the cartel will launder their money, the Tong's money. So, but Luckhoy is he thinks he's being cheated. He doesn't have the skills to check it out himself, but he's come down to two theories. Either someone in his organization is stealing money from him, which means he can't have them check it out, because if someone is in his organization stealing his money, obviously they're going to lie to him when he audits them. Or it's the cartel, in which case he can't have the cartel check the books, because then obviously they will lie to him. So he wants an outside party who is literally not involved.
For reference.
You're the best that he can get at such short notice, and if I recall correctly, it technically does fall within your skill set, Pietro. So he just wants you to do some accounting. What do you say?
That I can do.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah. I'll just call ahead to let them know you're coming as my agents, so that they don't try and stop you or murder you.
Yeah, and in the meantime, he can look for the thing I hadn't quite gotten to was the fact that one person survived from the station, is currently on Titan, and may have converted an unknown number of people already.
Oh. Okay, well, I'll get people looking for that
And
person.
Yeah, and just for safety's sake, if anybody have everybody's muses set to scramble any unidentified language.
All right. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. So all you have to do is go over to the next dome over where the cartel is operating and check my books. I'll get my guys on that right now. So you can give me a networking criminals if you have it to learn a little bit about the Kron cartel.
No, totally is not.
I don't have anything. I have like a 10. I'm not gonna even bother to roll.
24 under a 65.
All right. It's headed up. The current Pakon, which is like the godfather, is Arisha Ivanov, who kind of presents herself as like a high-level businesswoman, like not like crime isn't really like a thing that is like a huge like how do I want to put this? Gray markets and red markets pop up all the time. And in a world where like anarchy is a large force and there's no like uniform laws, you don't really have to care. You can present yourself as a street thug, and people are like, oh, they're a criminal, whatever. Arisha Ivanov is like, no, we're business people, and we live in the business community. We want to give back to the community. So, she's trying to integrate with Titan's microcorp society. She's like, everyone knows that she's into super illegal and shady shit, and they don't care because she makes herself look nice, basically. Whereas LaCoy is like, I don't fucking care if you know that I'm a giant mob boss. I have my enemies put inside fish that I eat every night. So yeah, they're very different in that sense. So he sends word ahead. You're his independent accounting team, technically. And you just basically take a shuttle over to the next dome.
Now,
you can
hold
give-
on.
Yes.
While we are on the shuttle, are we still around LaCoy's men at all?
He trusts you, so no, he doesn't send his men to check up on you.
So remember when I
Oh,
said
here we
that
go.
what I was going to do might fit into one of my motivations? Is there
Yeah.
any way I can hack any of the fish's brain things? I've already forgotten what they're called. Yes, I have hacked. Is there any way I can hack it to somehow get it free and then spread information that he is doing this and thus make it a hacktivist action? Damn it!
No,
Damn
you can
it.
personally like put the video up on Space.
But then he'll know it's me, and that's
no,
the problem.
You can use InfoSec and stuff to cover your tracks.
Oh,
And besides,
okay.
putting a video up on Space YouTube is more my thing.
Okay, no, I'll do that. No, because like this hasn't actually popped up before, but one of my motivations is Hacktivism Plus. So this would actually be something that I'm doing. I'm trying to save these people. All right, what do I roll for that again?
InfoSec.
InfoSec. Okay, I have an 80 for that. So this should work. Emphasis on should.
You also have a bunch of stuff that makes it super hard to track you down. So
Okay.
Yes, InfoSec specifically.
49. So yes, I was successful.
All right. So you bounce it around a bit to make sure it doesn't get back to you, and then you upload it. And the title of the video is "You won't believe this one dirty trick this mob boss does to keep his."
Well, I do have to make it like as clickbaity as possible in order to spread it.
So then it shows it opens up with a like title scroll like in a world where in a world consumed by fear of being turned into fish. And then it just shows like you've strategically blurred out the faces of everyone that's not LaCoy, except one of them's a parrot and one of them's a squid. So probably
replacement graphics.
Yeah, no, I probably am. I am smart enough that I would actually probably replace them.
Yeah, uploaded by totally not chat.
So, and then there's like, it gets spit out, and you're doing like a narrative with a fucked up voice. It's like, these cortical stacks.
It's just me speaking to a fan.
Yeah, pretty much. So, you gain a Moxie.
Yes.
And if you want to give me networking scientists hacktivism type people or anarchists.
That's a 50 for me. Or anarchists?
Yeah.
No, I'm scientists.
All right.
I'm gonna immediately spend the moxie that I just earned to swap the numbers. So I got a 52, and I'm swapping that to a 25.
All right. It gets picked up. You make the name just clickbaity enough that people watch it, and they don't know you because you've like put it through like several. You've bounced everywhere.
Yeah.
But,
This is one thing I don't actually want coming back to Chet Awesome Laser.
But the rep does eventually make its way back to you. So
Nice.
you gain +5 R rep, which is
Nice.
the scientist rep. So yeah, yeah, like it's not gonna be picked up by major news because it's fucking clickbaity as shit. But you don't need that in a world where everyone is their own journalist. So,
Yeah, pretty much.
on Space Tumblr, people are like reposting the video, and
They're fucking tumbling it or some.
yeah,
I don't know.
and then on Neo Twitter, they're tweeting it, and people are hearting it because they still haven't brought the star back.
No, Neo Twitter still has stars.
Anyways, yeah.
It doesn't
so,
have retweets.
Who fucking knows or cares? Yeah. Twitter's dumb, everyone.
Neo Twitter has smiley faces.
There
Oh
we
my
go.
god. No one's happy. No one's happy in the future. Anyways.
But they
so you
did
get,
up the character limit to 145.
Okay, shut up. Fuck.
You get
We're done.
you get to the nut dome. And you're immediately greeted by some people dressed, in nicest business suits. They greet you like nicely. They're courteous. So you're the independent team from Mr. Luck. Yes, we're escort you to where you'll be doing your audit. So Pietro, you recognize Arishna Ivanov. She's apparently with them. She's sizing you up. You can size her up as well if you want to roll kinesics, which is like the look
Yeah,
at
I know.
people and know. All right,
I'm gonna
we've
do
done
it
kinesics.
just for comedy's sake.
Oh.
I have a 10 in it, so this is gonna be good.
Oh boy.
87. I think
Yes,
she's a damsel in distress, or will be at some point.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh boy. I'm not. Nope.
I just had to check that I didn't have any
Mhm.
supplementary bonuses.
You broke,
Use
okay,
these.
Ron.
Kinesics, whatever.
Yep.
Ah, hell. 76 above my 60.
All right. Yeah, you can't get any. You don't really get any sense of her beyond like what you already knew. She wants to be treated as a business person, so she's probably very professional. Yeah, you don't get even like anything besides she's a professional. So yeah, you're escorted to a nicest like apartment high rise. There's a Ecto, which is like the Neo flash drive of the future. And she says, feel free to look at our books. I assure you they aren't cooked. We've been all above board with Mr. Luck, so go nuts.
Oh man, Neo.
Oh, we never
Neo
did
3.0 is way
determine
faster transfer
what
rates.
kind of key my doubles were going to be. They're going to be the delta
yeah.
things. I forget
Alright.
what they're called.
Delta Forks.
Fork.
Okay.
Forks, yeah, they're going to
Yep.
be delta forks with
It's like Git.
with. We'll go with my new specialization skill, unarmed combat, stunt fighting. We'll go with that.
Okay. So you don't actually hit anyone. It just is all
And
for
then
show.
a bunch of shitheads in regular media make a bunch of gay jokes
Yep.
about
All
it.
right. All right. Anyways, Pietro, I believe you're the only one with any sort of accounting skills. So this is all on you, man.
Well, I literally have the skill accountant, profession
Yep.
accountant,
Yeah.
which is 60, but I also get a +30 because I've got the Math Whiz implant.
Yep. So you're gonna look over these
Augmentation.
books.
The best I can do is fix your Quicken program.
Have you installed the Adobe Reader?
I rolled a 6.
I have
Got a
programming
6?
skills.
All right.
I don't even know.
These books all add up. Like, they're not fake. So either she has a second set of books she's not showing you, which, like, standard operating procedure, duh. Or she's better than you. So you can, you could just ask her straight to her face. Do you have a second set of books, and then you can use kinesics to judge her response?
No, just go full out. Where's the real books?
Or, yeah, it's up to you, but, like, that's the only 2 options. Well, the third option is she's not lying to you, and it's someone inside, Lux organization.
Like,
So,
Well, just for reference, if I used a Moxie point here, would it change anything?
yeah, if you want to spend it like a story point, that's fine. What would you like? As long as it's reasonable.
Well, no, I mean, like, just by flipping the numbers from a 6 to a 60.
To a 60? Yeah, you'd get, let me think. Let me take a look at my notes. No, not really. It's more of, like, these books add up. So there's not really much more you can get from that. It's very hard to, like, look at accountant books and be like, yep, there's definitely a second set of books based on
it's on a
these books
computer
I have.
drive.
Yeah, you could
Get
try
Action
and hack.
Movie Idiot to hack it.
Yeah, you can hack it to see. I don't know what you're hoping to get.
Yeah, hacking. That's interfacing. No.
Well, speaking
No,
of which, I could probably use the
InfoSec.
thought browse
InfoSec,
and effectively
yeah.
hack her.
Let's
Yeah,
try
you
to
can.
hack it.
All right, we're gonna let Chet hack the flash drive, and then you can try and hack her.
39 out of 80. So
39. It's a normal flash drive. There's no extra stuff on it. There you go. It's completely
man,
normal.
not even any hidden folders. This is lame.
Nope, there's no hidden folders on the flash drive specifically used to show you books.
However, there
accounting books.
is a hidden folder on here that is just nothing. Was just like one single funny cat picture. That's all is on it.
That's on every single one though.
Yeah,
Anyways,
that's
Pietro,
a standard feature that comes with it.
Did you want to thought browse this lady?
Oh, wait a second. I could have. Never mind, it doesn't matter, but I could have
Well,
far more effectively done that.
Yeah,
I can read binary, you couldn't read dumbass character sheet.
Right. Pietro, do you want to thought browse this lady?
I do.
Alright, you gotta touch her. So how are you gonna navigate that? Just land on her shoulder? What do you want to do?
Doing pilot style, man.
A business lady who probably likes the concept of her own personal space. So if you want to
I
sit on
am
her
going
shoulder,
to fly over to her and accidentally jostle into her before I land.
Alright, that sounds like a controlled flight type dealie. So, no, it wouldn't be any fun if you failed, so you just do it. Yeah, you can bump into her. So what do you need to roll to do thought browse? I think it's one of those...
Sense.
Sense? Okay.
That is a 55. 42.
42? Okay, what's the strain modifier on that?
-1.
Alright, you take... divided by 2. I think you might actually take 0 strain on this. Yeah, you take 0 strain. Yeah,
Very nice.
Yeah, so you don't accidentally like bleed out your eyes or anything. So how much information do you get? There's like specific guidelines that should be under like the actual information for thought
I
browse.
scan the target's surface thoughts for certain keywords, like a particular word, phrase, sound, or image.
Alright.
So, yeah, basically I'm looking for anything related to, as you were saying, a second set of books.
All right, perfect.
And so I engage her in conversation in which I don't
Mhm.
accuse her of anything, but I do imply that if there were a second set of books, that would be troublesome.
I don't see anything wrong in these books.
Yeah, so you're trying to make her think about if there aren't. No, there's no second set of books. Like, she's not getting worried about it. She's not thinking about it. So unless she's like got the mental like strength of like someone way more trained than her, it's not popping up in like her surface thoughts. Which like basically it probably would. So she's actually being truthful. She's not cooking the books. So that means it's probably someone inside the organization. So here's what you can now do. You can just go tell LaCoy straight up what's going on. Like it's someone in your organization. And then he'll probably go on like a fucking rampage and murder some people. Or you can try to find it and minimize damage to his organization, and he'll probably owe you like another actual favor for going above and beyond. So up to you, you guys.
We should probably do that second thing because he's probably pissed off after what blew up on the internet the other not too long ago.
Everyone looks at you like, "What are you talking about?"
Like wouldn't that happen by now?
Yeah, no. So like, now we're suddenly suspicious of you. I'm making a joke.
Oh, okay.
Can we just say that we're having this discussion, but only after we've left the organization here?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
So, staying in the fucking living room of the organization. Guys, should we kill them all and look for books now?
So yeah, what do you want to do?
I say we go above and beyond.
Yeah, sure, that sounds...
The more he feels obliged to help us, the more seriously he might take our particular matter.
Alright.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
So, the place to actually probably start would be with, let me look up the actual name, with the white paper fan of the St. Catherine Tong, which is like the administrator or person who deals with the money, basically. And her name is Luck May, which she is the daughter and presumably heir of Luck Hoy. She's his oldest daughter. She'll probably take over for him.
I see. The femme fatale.
Uh-huh. Man, chat's gonna be so disappointing.
Damn animes taking over companies.
Yeah, so, Luck May.
I thought you were the one in favor of animes.
Favor of animes, not animes.
Oh my god. Fuck off. Alright, so you can go talk to her if you would like.
Good.
She would be the person to talk to.
Yeah, let's go. I mean I don't have any skills in that, so that's all up to Pietro. Like, I am so bad at first impressions, guys. You don't even know.
Kalon, I have literally 0 in all first impression skills.
I think I might too.
Wow, okay.
-10 social modifier, another first time only.
Alright.
Yeah, I think that makes me literally 0 as well.
Alright, so Pietro, do you want to talk to this person since your two companions literally could not say words?
No, it's only the first
girl.
Actually, while we're on transitioning somewhere, can I stop by a model ship shop somewhere?
Yeah, sure. There's a lot. Titan actually is one of the very few places that actually makes spacefaring ships. Everyone else just farcasts, but Titan is like, no, we need an actual space navy. So there's a whole bunch of model ships. What do you want to do?
I want to buy some that aren't in my collection.
That would be a lot in the store, actually. They are all titanium models, and you've primarily got inner system models. So they've got some anarchist-designed ones, some scum swarm-style ships. So how many do you want to pick up?
5.
You pick up 5, I will give you 2 Moxie, because model ships is one of your things, right?
Yes, it is.
Alright, you get 2 Moxie, you pick up some model ships. You're pretty fucking excited. They don't have these in the inner system. And they weren't, like, 3D printed out. They were made the old-fashioned way. So,
Yes, I am totally perusing the
Classic.
shelves for the ships from all my favorite animes.
there are none.
No,
So
not even the Arcadia.
how much of a how much hyper capitalism is going on
None.
here? Damn it!
None.
You-
Like, no, the inner system does not. The outer system does not really do hypercapitalism. They're more microcapitalism, where 51% of the company is owned by the state at minimum. So so there you go.
Damn it!
Anyways, Blood Reaper, Reaper Bloodshitter, whatever. Are you trying to find some anime stuff for your Moxie, or do you just want an anime thing?
Yes.
To both of those? Okay.
The one serves the other.
Yeah, sure. There's an old style reinterpretation of Gundam. It's still going on for some fucking reason.
Yeah,
Based on a
yeah, it is.
red, white, and blue ship for some reason too.
Yep.
And
Yep.
still, none of them are as good as 2A Gundam.
All right.
Damn it.
Well,
Fuck.
while they're
hate myself.
shopping, can I try to do some stupid stunt stuff just to like impress a crowd or whatever? Maybe like
Yeah, sure.
awesome.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Shred ass half pipe, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just do
okay.
some Tony Hawk shit.
Get close to the explosion.
But
Alright,
you rolled
so you're-
poorly. It's Tony Hawk 5.
Alright, so what kind of stunts do you want to do?
Okay. I want to breakdancing sort of stunt like, right? Can I just
No, it's
breakdance?
not.
Damn it.
No, not unless you're doing some extreme fucking breakdancing, and I'm gonna make you roll for whatever.
Yeah, the road
Because
of fucking
you
robots
already-
do,
killed on.
You could do the free running though.
Oh yeah, let's
Yeah.
do the I want to parkour Montreal.
Alright. Free running is an actual skill, so look at free running. I'm gonna make you actually roll it because you already got some moxie for.
65. It's 65.
I forgot I
so-
gave you a lot of free running, motherfucker.
And guess what? I rolled a 56.
Alright, you just fucking start taking off. Bad news about the grimdark future of Eclipse Phase. Most cities are actually designed for free running because fuck. So it's actually really easy to free run, and
It fucking
especially like
seriously.
yes, it's in the book.
Oh.
Really sad. So
They just
you're
really
jo-
love parkour.
you're joined by
Parkour.
other free runners, and they're like high-fiving you and jumping
Yeah.
off walls and
Yeah.
jumping off dumpsters and being annoying pieces of shit.
They jump
Running
the
on top
plastic
of the monkey
roof and
bars.
collapses on.
Yeah, and one of them falls and breaks his leg, and he screams, "Parkour, hardcore parkour! Ow, my fucking leg!"
Or a guy who kicked the concrete block wall and the entire thing just came down on his leg, and it's fucking brilliant.
Yep. So yeah, you look pretty cool. You can gain another moxie. And,
Yes!
Reaper, you also gain a moxie because you have a Gundam.
You're an A2
Nope.
motherfucker.
Yep.
The best
That
part
is
is
my-
I'm parkouring in a suit.
Yep. Yep.
At least I'm not wearing my kimono anymore.
I always wear the suit. It doesn't matter where I am.
I'm in physical pain over this. Also, by the way, Reaper, the money you spent on the Gundam, you could have been sending to yourself to take care of your brother. I hope you feel like a horrible monster.
How much money was that?
I don't know. Like, not a whole lot. There you go.
I already sent half my money from a thing off to
Oh, wow. You actually feel like a good person. So you actually, is that one of your motivations to take care of your
Yes.
brother?
To take care of my
you gain
brother.
another Moxie.
Like I did that after the last freaking after we got paid for the thing.
Yep, so you have another Moxie. There you go. You feel justified in your anime buying. Alright, you head back to Luckboy's house and you're gonna go talk to his daughter. Right? Right.
That's
May.
up to Pietro.
Pietro? I assume you want to talk to her.
Certainly.
She's, hanging out around the house. How do you want to approach her?
As a parrot.
As a fuck off.
God damn it.
No, but seriously, like
We're breaking her.
with a little impersonation to break the ice.
All right, that's fine.
Oh yeah,
I
do your
won't-
Italian impersonation.
It's just oddly Russian for whatever reason.
Other
All
way
right,
around.
who are you? Who are you impersonating?
Her father, just to give her a start.
All right, go ahead
Oh,
and roll
good.
that. We'll see how good your impersonation is. What'd you
Oh,
get?
come on.
What'd you get?
Made it.
I'd like to re-roll.
Okay.
You get a 99.
Just 97, but still. Okay, 42. That is safely below the margin.
All right. She claps her hands a little bit. That's very good, Mr. Pietro. You sound quite like my father. And then she gives you some suggestions about, how to sound more like him.
How old is she?
That's a great question. She is like 30.
Oh, okay.
She looks like she's in her early 20s, though.
Oh,
Because
Yeah,
they
it's
can
quite
afford-
good. Quite good impression. Good God.
Yes. That's,
Well, that's
a
sort
very
of something that happens in general, though, doesn't it?
yeah. Looking like you're younger than you actually are. Her father looked like he was 30, but you know for a fact that he's like nearing 100. So, yeah, in the future when your bodies are just shit that you can discard, you get a new one every couple centuries. Yeah, so it's very good. She gives you some comparisons. How can I help you? Are you still investigating the matter, father? And you can give me a kinesics when she says that. Pietro.
All right. 23.
23. She seems nervous. Like she tries to hide it, but she seems nervous that you're here and talking to her, possibly about the investigation.
All right. Well, I'm willing to let her. I'm willing to give her the benefit of the doubt for the moment, at least. But next, I'd like to discuss shop with her,
What?
like knowledge or profession accountant versus her own.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go ahead.
51.
She got a 52, so she's very knowledgeable about it.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. I'm not joking. I can take a screenshot if you'd like.
Son of a...
Yeah, she's very knowledgeable. If you're just talking shop, you get the sense that you both succeeded. So, like, what did you want to get from it? Like, proof that she's actually knows what she's doing, or does she have the skills to?
Well, that she would have to, provide at least a few specific examples of her own, previous dealings with
Yeah.
accounts and laws. So
Yeah.
I wanted to use the use it as another opportunity to roll kinesics against her.
Kinesics, yeah. Go ahead, yeah.
This time while we're a little more on the nose, shall we say. 10.
10. Okay. Yeah, she knows what she's talking about when it comes to accounting. She'd obviously be able to cook the books if it was her, and she is actually really super nervous now. You can tell. She's sweating. She's wiping her hands like all over her suit she's wearing. Uh, she, you know, she thinks you're questioning her because you think she is the one stealing funds, which may or may not be true, but that's what she thinks, and it's making her nervous. How do you continue? You can just straight up ask her. You can thought browse her again, or not again, but you can thought browse.
Yeah, might as well go with the silent but effective technique.
All right, go ahead and roll it. Oh, come on. I rolled the strain because you're gonna take it anyways, but you got a 0 again.
Huh.
Lucky son of a bitch. So yeah, did you succeed on your roll?
I'm going to re-roll again because I rolled a 97 again.
Holy shit!
Like that
Man,
exact number.
Man,
What
the
the
dice
hell?
hate you.
Nah.
Or they
You hate
love
me.
me and they think I'm playing a different game.
Oh, that too.
5.
Alright, so you don't take any strain because I rolled a
Shit.
1 and divided by 2 is literally 0. So yeah, you get like really the utmost thoughts are like her fucking around with the books to take money, but they are also mixed with a young looking woman, and they're holding hands and they're happy and they're kissing, and these two things seem to be tangled up for some reason. Like she's stealing the money and it's somehow related to this girl. Yep.
Like one of my. No, I'm not gonna say it.
Like
Yeah,
one of my
you are.
Well,
one of my Shakespearean animes.
I continue to talk shop, and in the meantime, I get my muse to first basically compile a best estimate visually of the other person's face, and then run it through, I don't know, a Titanian database.
Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
All right. Pops
Or
up.
actually, for that matter, I was before Kalon left. I was about to say, actually, I should probably ship it off to Kalon. He's the one who has the actual hacking abilities.
Well, it's all public because it's like anarchist autonomous. So like theoretically you could jam any camera you want for X amount of time before it kicks you off so someone else can do it. So you just like search around. It's not really hard. Your muse finds the person. It's Valentina Ivanov, the youngest daughter of Arishna Ivanov. So there you go. You can give me an idea check if you haven't guessed already. You can give me an idea check as to why.
Hmm.
An
Luck
affair
may.
requires a little lubrication sometimes.
Yeah. So you can just straight up
Sometimes.
ask her about it. You can make best guesses. Turn her into her father. What do you want to do? Like, yeah, up to you, man. Then I will post the name of this part as soon as you guys resolve it. So yeah, what would you like to do, Pietro? With this information that you have.
Well, I may be a stone cold badass, but I don't like accusing someone in an organization like ours is likely to become a bloody affair if you don't have all the facts. So I'm going to
Keep probing.
I'm going to confront the other woman first, actually.
Okay.
Is someone cutting out?
No, I don't know. Maybe. Am I cutting out?
Well, I heard a bunch of static, and then you weren't saying so much.
Really? Let me configure my thing again. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Valentina Ivanov, who you want to track down. It's not actually that hard. She's where her mother is.
Okay, I'm back.
Yes, where her mother is. Like very much the model of a businesswoman. Her youngest daughter is kind of a party girl and is well known with the glitterati. She likes to party. She's sort of a celebrity. So literally tracking her down is not that hard. She's in a club. So who wants to name this club that's in New Quebec? 'Cause I don't have a name for it.
Okay.
The
No.
no.
The
No,
okay.
no.
Nope,
Doesn't.
sorry, Chet. Sorry. That's what it's called now. The so that's the club she's in. That's the club she's in. So like I said, tracking her
Oh,
down.
now I just thought of a better. I just
What's-
thought of a better name that is actually a reference to one of my favorite words that Psychedelic Eyeball says.
Okay, what is it then?
It's the mammoth, but because of the weird accent, it's pronounced the mammoth.
All right, perfect. The mammoth. That's fine. I want to say.
I love you,
every fucking
Psychedelic
time.
Eyeball. Not that you're watching this at all.
Anyways, yeah. So, are you going to go to the club to talk to her or what?
Yeah, apparently.
All right. There's dancing. There's this actual thing in the Eclipse Facebook called razor dancing, where you get razors and you put drugs on them, and then you dance and you slash each other with the razors. Because fucking who cares about bodies? They're
Fucking-
doing some of that.
Is there any
animated
sort of
shit.
gambling going on?
Yeah, sure. There's drinking, there's
Yes.
gambling.
Yes,
They're
I'm going.
gambling.
I'm going to gamble the shit out of this. I'm going to bet all of the money that I currently have and
All right.
Oh
gamble it.
lord.
Go ahead and roll gambling. They're gambling on chess boxing. Do you know anything about chess boxing, Chet?
No, I don't. What is
All right,
chess
you take
box?
you take a -10 to the roll because you don't fucking know.
No. Like I don't know anything. But I mean,
Fucking Wikipedia it.
It's literally like one round of boxing and then one round of chess. So
Yeah.
Okay.
It is exactly what it sounds like.
I
Yep.
literally tweeted a picture of it. Not tweeted, put a picture of it in this chat.
Okay.
It's-
Well,
it's-
all right. Well, I have an 80 to gambling, so
all right, you're just gonna bet all your money.
yes. Oh my God! Thank
What'd you get?
I got an 80 exactly.
Okay, you make double your money back.
Yes.
You literally know nothing about chess boxing, but you're like, that guy looks tough. All the money on him, sir. And the guy looks at you like, what? Okay. So, well, Chet is chetting all over the place. Like a fucking nerd. What are you doing, Reaper, in this club where people are fucking slashing each other with razors to get high?
I was trying to stay in a corner and not look anyone in the eye. I'm wearing a Japanese school uniform.
God, nope. No one is looking at you because you're the least weird person here. Anyways, oh my god.
It's the black
Pietro.
one with a high collar.
Oh
Pietro.
my god. Okay, well, bye everyone. It's time to go. The game's over. I'm never running literally anything ever again.
No, bug.
Pietro, how are you approaching this young lady to talk to her?
I'm going to find her,
Not hard.
and I am
you-
going to tell her that Her lover's father is onto their little clandestine meetings.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I want to see how she reacts.
She starts crying. Just like breaks down and cries. Some of her like guy friends who have been cutting themselves with alpha and shit to be real tough, they start coming up to you and like pushing you or trying to because they're high and drunk and you're a tiny parrot. What you doing, man? Why are you making her
Bro.
cry? Bro, they start flexing. They pull out some free weights, start lifting.
I am
look?
telling her nothing but the truth.
So there, Reaper, you see your friend is getting into a scuffle with some dude bros, and you recall how much you hate dude bros. They used to make fun of you when you watched Japanese animes. So yeah, but like they can't really push him. They're drunk and high, and he's a tiny bird who can fly. But yeah, you see that
Yeah, I'm
he's.
gonna go fly over to them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well,
Yep.
I
float.
take it I'm too busy being extremely lucky at
no, I have
gambling.
a hover engine up my butt.
Yes, chat. Also, goddammit, I need to tweet that right now. Please continue.
Good, yes. Perfect.
This is the best session.
Damn it.
But yeah,
Alright,
I'm just,
anyways. Yeah, you're...
just observing for a moment, seeing where this goes. Being playing it cool.
Alright. They're agitated and they're high, and they're theoretically pushing around the leader of your firewall team.
I'm just going to try and intimidate them to
Yep.
stay away from me.
You can
Poop
do
on
that,
their head. Poop on their head.
or just claw at them. Whatever. However you want to intimidate them, Pietro, it's up to you to describe.
Just his butt.
Well, it's a 65 because I still get my first depression bonus.
Mm-hmm.
95.
95.
Would you like? I was.
One of them points at me and laughs and says, "You're a parrot,"
Yeah, pretty much.
and that
You're
just
a fucking
dispels
birdie.
any sort of intimidation
Okay.
thing I had going.
Fuck! I can't intimidate them. God damn
No,
it!
but you can go beyond that and just
Murder
stab
them?
one with a sword. Yeah,
Okay, fine. Fuck it.
that's probably acceptable.
It's good.
That
This is going to go
sometimes
well.
happens in your Japanese animes, which is your only point of reference. I'd like to remind you.
Well, you said it, so I
Yep.
have to obey it.
You don't have to. I'm just saying that probably a good
No,
idea.
once per session, you can literally enforce a belief on
okay.
me.
Then yeah, you believe it'll be fine.
I stab him.
Okay, he's not gonna roll. He's fucking drunk and high. Ow, man, what the?
Nobody says my friend's a parrot.
Nobody says. Everyone looks at you. They look down at the guy who's dead on your sword. And one guy just goes, "Fucking the squid's awesome, man!" And he fucking comes up and he fucking like bro hugs you. Just fucking, he's hardcore shit, man. Yeah. It's like, stab me next. Stab me next. So like a bunch of the bros start screaming, "Stab me next! Stab me next!" What do you do?
Okay. Sure.
There's a pile of dead bodies now. Everyone's like cheering, and it's very surreal. You realize these guys are probably so rich they don't actually care about having to get a new body.
Hey, my kind of people.
At this point,
You're not
Pietro,
rich.
since you're not the one that's busy, give me a perception roll with a +10. No, you know what? +30, because it's kind of important. But
31. That is
31?
underneath the limit you said.
Yep. Valentina is dodging out of the crowd during the giant commotion of a squid stabbing people willingly.
With like
And
5 swords and
yep.
I'm a
There's a
fucking
guy
blender.
who just won a bunch of money dressed in a tuxedo. He's a robot and he's up on the table cheering. It's very peculiar. There's a lot going on in this club.
Do I notice at all
Nope,
okay.
you're busy.
That's
Reaper
fine.
is also busy.
That is fine. I did say that I was going to double my money, which probably would take a long time.
No, not
Yep.
that long. Depends
So,
on
yeah.
how
You
long
bet you
the
we doubled
odds
your
are.
money at once, was he better off?
Yep. Everyone's like trying to get you to buy them drinks. All the pretty women are hanging all over
Whoa,
you.
whoa, pretty women.
But
That's
since I
anyways.
am terrible at sneaking around myself, and since I have learned already that this society is very open about its security access,
Yep.
I fly over to Kalon's character,
Mm-hmm.
and I advise him to keep eyes on the woman who just left. And meanwhile, I am going to inform her lover's father that I have caught the leak in his accounting books, and I am going to advise him to show up with a few guards to the location where these. Well,
You know, with Kalen's hacking skills, you could have him funnel her in a certain direction.
Yes, that's actually true.
Yeah, so I could do that.
well, actually,
Also, I could also use one of my creepies and to tail
That
her
never
and
ends
keep
well.
an eye on her. Give it one of my give it a skill that is good at that.
well, we don't really need to just yet.
Okay.
But, well, essentially, let me just lay out the plan here. The plan is to have her meet with her lover, and then while they're in a compromising position of being together, and trying to funnel all the money they can and get off the planet, to have, what's his face? Luke Hoy.
Yep.
Have Luke Hoy show up with a few bodyguards as they're in the middle of doing this, thus catching her red-handed.
All right. That's fine.
Okay.
Yep. Check.
If-
Give me a.
Info,
Yeah, so
info
service-
check.
service to that, I am having Chet
Alright.
keep an eye on her so that I can inform Luke myself specifically when and where he needs to show up to find the leak in his plumbing.
I rolled a 36 out of 80.
36? Alright, so where do you want... Okay, so yeah, you're just like, okay, whatever, I'll just dedicate a single brain to this. And you have
Am I-
it.
Spend the rest on gambling.
Mhm.
Yes. So, that's true. Anyways, so you have like one brain just like watching her, and it's not super difficult. So even a Delta Fork can do it. It's constantly sending you messages about when do we get to fight? I want to fight. I want to fight. Because you programmed them to do stunt fighting for some reason. I'm not even sure because they don't have control of your limbs. But anyways, yeah. So it follows her. She is indeed meeting up with Luk Mei, the daughter of Luk Hoi, at like a hotel, and you can kind of see him talking and gesturing, and they run up into a hotel room. So, and then you're telling Luk Hoi to go meet them there or whatever, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yep.
All right. Are you also going to be there?
Sure.
So that's a general
Well, I
question.
mean, oh.
Did you
Yeah,
guys want to be there or what?
Shadow, am I done with my business at that point?
I think
Yes.
I'll be satisfied with watching the feed.
Oh, okay,
Alright.
yeah, then I will just watch the feed as well because, like, fuck it. I'm not going anywhere close to that if Pietro is not going anywhere close to that.
All right. so
No,
you
I'll
watch the
go.
feed.
I'll be your camouflage man. I
Alright,
don't have
so you're
skills
just gonna-
camouflage.
Oh,
Skills
you're also the
camouflage.
hits things pretty good guy, so it is actually a good idea for you to go with them. Just,
Sure.
don't hit things too hard unless Luke tells you to. That is actively what I advise.
Yes.
All right. This is then set in stone. This is the course of events, correct?
Yes.
All right.
You
Perfect.
fucked up, man. Fucked up.
Perfect.
Fucked up real bad.
All right. First off, LaCoy does send you. He holds up his end of the bargain. You find out that Evernight is in the capital city of Nyhaven. You don't know doing what, but he has tracked her down to there. He also sends a little attachment. You told me some stuff. I'm gonna help you a little bit out. Skyport Nyhaven, the central of the 5 duns for Nyhaven, is having a quarantine. So I would start there, since Evernight is in fact a virus designer. I would suggest maybe starting there, but so then Reaper, you go with him. He's got like 5 guys. He wants to take it slow because it is his daughter. He knocks on the door of their hotel room. No answer. He knocks again. He turns to you.
Fuck.
Turns to you, Reaper.
God fucking damn it.
Would you mind opening the door for us, since you have all those swords?
Oh yeah.
All right.
I
you don't
opened
make
it a
roll.
bunch.
You open it a bunch. There are 2 dead
Yep.
bodies.
Yep.
And it looks like they had dead switches, which automatically farcast them somewhere else. So you don't get to question them. And there's
I'm
no
going to
note.
be turning the same color as the wall and start edging away.
LaCoy fucking punches a wall. And let me just send you the name of this part. It's part 1. It's like Ramona and Juliet, but with crime. So it's basically Romeo and Juliet, you dumb fuckers. And they were going to
Good
elope,
work.
and then everyone made it worse. I love it. I'm so happy right now. LaCoy blames.
Hey, we were hired to make it worse.
LaCoy blames Ivanova. Ivanova blames LaCoy, and there's pretty much going to be giant fighting in the street. Which, Pietro, that might actually be good news for the Night Syndicate, or Night Syndicate, Night Cartel, whatever.
All according to plan.
Yep, yeah, because
I am not a nice parrot.
they are gonna probably fight themselves to death, or make it much easier for the cartel to move in. The only downside is the Titanian police are probably gonna crack down on crime, but the organization can weather it. Also, you're not gonna get all their assets intact, which frowny face. But yeah, so. Good job, heroes. That's part 1 of this. And I guess we can start a little bit on part 2, where you actually get to the firewall portion.
Oh, it's fine. They're not technically dead.
No, you've just ruined their lives and are probably going to cause a whole lot of collateral damage. Good going, heroes.
No, it's fine. We'll have a bunch of really
Yay!
cool mafia wars, like in my animes.
Yeah. Plus, I'm not exactly a hero here.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a hero.
Like I said,
Good
this
work,
is
hero.
Yay!
I assume that's what Pietro was going to do anyways, so.
weaken the 2 locals. It'll give foreign power a chance to just sort of step in once the dust is settled.
You did it, chat. Fucking lose a Moxie, you piece of shit.
No, I don't
Yep.
use a Moxie for that.
Yeah, I know, I'm not the GM either, so saying you're a real piece of shit and acting real out of character there.
Yeah, how does Chet feel about it? These 2 people were in love, and you made their life worse. That
Oh,
makes you the villain of this movie, Chet.
no.
Actually, can I get
No!
another Moxie point?
Yeah, you can.
I served the Night Cartel.
Yeah, Chet, how do you feel?
Well,
What's your
I mean,
motivations again, Chet?
hypercapitalism minus, insane stunts plus, and hacktivism plus. So it actually doesn't affect my Moxie at all.
But you feel like shit,
I
bet,
still
Chet.
feel like shit, but it
You know
doesn't
what?
affect my Moxie.
you're right. Go ahead and roll me a stress test because you're the villain of this play.
And stress
And that-
is what?
Willpower times 3.
Okay, so 90.
Oh my god, I want to know how Chet rationalizes this to himself.
The thing fell over, but I didn't remember what number it was on. It was 34.
Alright, how does Chet rationalize this to himself? Because he's a literal monster right now if this was an actual movie.
It's that part of the movie where the hero has to do something really bad in order for something even better to happen later. So it's the part where James Bond has to kill an innocent life in order to stop the bad guy, pretty much. Yeah.
Alright. Some fucking gross moralization. How do you feel about this, Reaper?
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, Reaper don't care.
Doesn't give a shit.
Like, I am specifically a goddamn sociopath who only cares about his anime and, to a lesser degree, his brother.
God damn it!
They fucking hate me, so...
Oh, yeah, so, gonna head over to Nyhaven. Oh, boy.
This is fine. Having trouble to overcome makes the anime more exciting when they finally get together in the end.
I'm so happy right now. Oh, man.
One of us is a monster, one of us is evil, and one of us has diluted himself. I'm not sure which ones are which.
No, I'm a
All of it.
monster.
Yeah, no. Reaper's definitely a fucking monster. Anyways, so yeah, you're gonna head over to Nyhaven. This actually works out fine since Cecil's not here. He can just link up with you at Nyhaven. So yeah, you spent some extra time. So, you look into the news feeds, and yeah, Nyhaven, the central dome called Skyport Nyhaven. It's the main space elevator on the moon, because it links to a geosynchronous space station where people like to dock and whatever, and then actually get planet side. It's been quarantined. News is kind of scant as of now. But you are getting that there is some sort of outbreak. And that's about it. It's been quarantined off by the Ministry of Public Health, and the Science Police are definitely enforcing that. By the way, Science Police is not something I made up. It's an actual thing in the book, so don't be like, wow, that's a really dumb name, Julia. No, that's the name of the police force for Titan.
Doesn't stop it from
Okay.
being a stupid
They believe
name,
in
but
science.
we can't blame you.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, the Science Police have actually quarantined it off.
Hey, what are you doing teaching me theory of intelligent design? You're under arrest.
You're
So,
saying
yeah,
that the climate change isn't real? What? 3 years in jail.
All right. So at this point, Cecil's character, who was actually with the Science Police, believe it or not,
I don't.
he could actually get you a meeting with the head brass to actually talk about maybe getting you in. So I don't know if you want to leave it off there, because I know Callan needs to.
I mean, I don't have to leave until another hour, but I think this is actually a good stopping point.
Yeah. So yeah.
So I'm good with whichever these two are good with, to be honest.
So
Yeah, I'd be alright with stopping here.
Yeah, it's a good point. So yeah, let's do res. Everyone gets negative res for being horrible monsters. No. Everyone gets 2 res for showing up and participating and moving the plot forward.
Okay, I think I spent all my res from last time, so that puts me at 2.
Yep. And you can nominate yourself right now. Go ahead.
I would like to nominate. What's the max that we can nominate?
Going up to 5 for this one. When you finish this next major plot arc, it will be 10. So for this session,
okay,
5.
so I would like to nominate Bobbin to the max for pulling off that fucking insane evil plot.
Yeah.
Keep acting out a character.
Yeah. It was good. It was good.
That was
I'll give
good.
free res points. He's a pretty cool guy.
Yep.
He let me stab some people.
Oh my god. Alright, so Bobbin's at 5. The rest of y'all are at 2.
Hang on.
Oh goodness. Yep. Keep going. Go nuts.
I'd like to nominate Heave for 3 for discovering that secret about the fish, but not screwing up afterwards.
Because my awesome rolling.
Alright,
Nothing
I'm
from
gonna-
poor Chet. Okay.
No, I was gonna
I'm
nominate
thinking.
Okay.
for Chet for that fucking masterful self-rationalization at the end of no, but you see, sometimes the hero has to kill innocent people to be the hero.
Hey, what's
to
the
do
deal
bad
with
things to
airline
do heroic
peanuts?
things later.
So I will give you 1 point for that since I'm not a player, and I think the player should nominate people. But yeah, if I also recall, you got crazy points last time, so I don't feel
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
I did.
I'll
But if
give
we're
him
not
2 more
nominating Chet
points
for
for
any
being
fucking
my
points.
cat's paw,
Yep, perfect.
All right. Excellent.
All right.
keeping tabs on them for me.
Those are
Alright,
5 more points going straight into stun fighting.
I need to know right now, Bobbin, were you planning on doing that the whole entire time?
He totally
you-
was.
God damn it. You really are evil.
He totally was. I know Bobbin.
Well,
Really evil.
There's a
planning on
reason.
catching. I was planning on letting them catch them red-handed while still alive. The dead part was not
Not
part of my
dead.
plan, but everything else, yeah, up to that point.
There is a reason why Bobbin's commentating on the evil version of Infamous.
It's true. It's true.
I'm like
boy.
good, pure-hearted Skippy.
I know. Skippy's such an angel.
Jesus Christ, guys.
And they'll meet at SummerSlam in the steel cage.
Only
Yeah,
for
I don't
first
know.
fight.
I was thinking we should arrange for like some sort of multiplayer death match.
I was going to say, I'll buy the WWE game and make creator wrestlers of you guys and have computers
Oh
fight
my god.
in the steel
No.
cage.
All
I'm
right. Well,
glad
I'm
this
gonna.
is still being recorded because
Yeah.
I'm going to put that at the end.
Good. Great. I'm gonna stop recording now. Okay. Bye.